Welcome to the top 10 mystery murders of all time. Number 5. Jane Stanford. Jane Stanford was the co-founder of Stanford University. Jane was poisoned after drinking her daily glass of mineral water that she explained tasted bitter. She submitted the water to a lab to have it tested, only to find out that the water was laced with strychnine. It turned out that she died from natural causes, heart failure, and her last words were, "This is a horrible death to die." Number 4. Elizabeth Short. Elizabeth Short, also known as the Black Dahlia, was a 22-year-old American woman who was a victim of a gruesome and much publicized murder. She was found cut in half and severely mutilated on January 15, 1947 in Los Angeles. About 60 individuals confessed to the murders, men and women. This murder led to the making of many books and movies titled The Black Dahlia. This horrific murder still remains a mystery. Number 3. Andrew and Abby Borden. Andrew and Abby Borden left on an early Thursday morning to conduct their business on August 4, 1982 with their maid and daughter by their side. As Andrew returned, he settled on the sofa for a quick nap, not knowing it would be his last. At about 11:30, his daughter, Lizzie, found her father dead, struck in the head multiple times with a sharp instrument, and her mother also murdered, upstairs, brutally beaten as she explained in her testimony. Examination showed that her mother was murdered about an hour after her father. Lizzie was caught trying to buy a poison on August 3rd, and an axe was found in the basement. Lizzie was arrested and tried for both murders, although the case was never fully solved and still remains a mystery. Number 2. Gunther Stoll. Gunther Stoll was found severely injured in his car in the early morning of 1984. He was found in a ditch on the side of the road after getting wasted the night before. This case seemed like nothing more than a traffic accident. He died on the way to the hospital, so he was unable to explain how it all happened, but there was a note that read, Yahtzee. This isn't a word in any language, so investigators believed it was some type of encryption and nobody could crack the code. People believe Yahtzee was a Romanian radio call sign and it could be used as a reference to a yogurt flavoring. Stoll's injuries led authorities to believe he had been run over after being placed back into his vehicle. Number 1. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe was a famous poet who is mostly known for writing the poem entitled The Raven. On October 3, 1849, Poe was found in the streets of Baltimore in great distress and in need of instant medical attention. The man who found him was Joseph Walker, who brought him to the Washington College Hospital, where he laid to rest on October 7th at 5 a.m. Poe was never steady enough to explain what happened to him. Many people had theories of what killed Poe on that day, such as suicide, alcohol poisoning, rabies, syphilis, and being a victim of cooping. Cooping was a form of electoral fraud in the United States during the 19th century which forced participants to vote under different identities. After the participants voted, they were given alcohol beverages and kept in a room called the coop. If they refused to cooperate in this event, they were beaten or even killed. This has been a big theory to people leading to Poe's death.